Hello, everybody. What's up again? This is Joe Bernstein here. I want to share a little bit of insight today from a great conversation I just had with a wonderful man, successful dude, making a big difference in the world, really sweet, really warm, really just great to connect with. We had a coffee meeting. I know him through this wonderful group of business owners and entrepreneurs and leaders and CEOs, executives in the area. And I'm just really glad to be connected to some of these people. I'll probably do another video soon about that, about my tribe of mentors, if you will. But twice in the conversation, something came up where, he's a very solutions-oriented person. I wouldn't call him problem-oriented. He's a very positive person. I would not call him negative. And we were talking a little about social media. He said, Joe, I see you've been doing a little bit more. It's really cool. You're getting people engaged, asking questions. And he said, but I really struggle with social media at times because I find that often it's very negative. For whatever reason, there are some streams of positivity, but they don't seem to flow together to create a river. And so I get challenged sometimes because I'm a positive guy. And I remember my response to him being something like, well, social media, I've had a love-hate relationship with too. There's times I engage, there's times I disengage. But the choice to create my own experience, my own environment of social media is what really keeps me here and what allows me to get value and give value from it. So I talked about how I unfollow people that are too negative, and I talked about how I actually look for a diversified outlook and not just my own echo chamber, and that ultimately what I want to see on Facebook is conscious dialogue about the things that matter in life. I want to see gratitude. I want to see appreciation. I want to see us diving into deep inquiries about love and sex and death and partnership and life and business and leadership. So ultimately, I create that through my own content, through my own questions, through my own videos as well too. So essentially, social media is whatever environment I want to create from it. And then later down the line, he asked me about the group that we know each other from. And he said, I love it, but it's expensive. And I question sometimes the value. And I told him, you know what, it is kind of expensive, but it's all about what we make of it. I know people that tell me, Joe, I'm not looking to create business. This is just my social network in real life. And it's entertainment, and I love it. And I've talked to people who really create a lot of business connection and create income through the group. And I said to him, for me personally, it's a lot of people who've achieved levels of success and impact that I haven't yet. And the way I see it is some people will go out and buy the book, The Tribe of Mentors, right? I want to actually be in a tribe of mentors. I'm willing to pay for insight and access and connection to people who are generous, generative, successful, positive, and are focused on personal growth as well as professional growth. So for me, the fact that I go to a lot of the events, I spend a lot of time having coffees or video and phone meetings with people. I said, I get the value and then some. This costs less than like a personal growth retreat would cost per month. And it costs less than any coaching would or mastermind groups would. So I create the value I want to create. And he said, when you look at it that way, it's there. I get it. So that's what I want to talk to you today about. And I'm going to actually wrap this one up pretty quickly here. Everything is what you make of it. Don't find yourself in this consumer mindset where you just take Facebook as it is. You just take LinkedIn as it is. You just take your work environment as it is. You just take your social environment as it is. Everything is a choice. How do you engage? How do you leverage value? How do you create where you don't see the things you want in any system or environment or friendship or relationship or community? Value is a choice. What you get out of something often connects with how much you give to something and how willing you are to go your own path, to go your own way, to be your true authentic self. So this is really a deep part of the creator mindset. Nothing is exactly as it is. You get to choose how you want to spend your time, energy, effort, money, resources, your attention, and you get to choose how to engage in anything. So next time you find yourself in a position where you're like, man, this thing, it sucks, or I'm not getting the value here, challenge yourself. What could I be doing? What choices could I be making to engage this more fully, more consciously, more powerfully, more in alignment with what I want and with my own values? That's what I got for you today. If this resonates with you, put an emoji down in the comments or put a little comment, a yes, a no, whatever. I want to hear from you about this idea of value is what you make of it. George, man, seeing you again. This is like 3 or 4 videos in a row. I love it. Good to see you, brother. Anyway, that's what I got for right now. Got to grab some lunch before I get on my own coaching call so I can maximize my life, my business, my relationships. That's what I got for right now. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.